I told you to do it. You didn't have consent. Checkmate.
I know the keys. I've seen the keys. My key's on the bottom left.
Well, that's Monora.
That was a natural 20.
Tabletop gaming has always been a passion of mine. It's a great way to kick back and have some fun, and sometimes it can bring out a side in people that they don't even know existed. But there have been a lot of times when someone outside the tabletop community tells me that they just don't get it. They'll say, yeah, it seems like it could be a fun pastime, but wouldn't it get boring playing the same games all the time? I think the main problem is when people hear tabletop games, they automatically default to chess, Monopoly, Uno, and all the other extremely famous ones. What a lot of people don't understand is the sheer amount of different games there are to play and how those games can bring people together. People just need to try them first. And what better way to bring people together and play tabletops than a club? Kayla Angeroli, the current president of the Towson University Towson Tabletop Club, also shares this love for tabletop gaming. So what type of games do you play?
Honestly, like, I would say that our motto is literally like, if there is a game, we probably have something like it or we have it. Because it's really hard to categorize like all board games into one genre, you know what I mean? If I had to pick, I would say that our most popular like club-wide would be social deduction games. So like the best analogy I would have is like Among Us style games, although you know what I mean, where there's like it's good versus bad. The good guys are trying to do their job and the bad guys are trying to ruin it. You have to, suss them out.
Do you get like a lot of different type of people that come to play the games, or do you?
Let's see. We do get a lot of different people, but eventually, like, you find that the more they come to club, the more competitive they get. And I think it's because of the nature of the games that we usually play. As I said, social deduction, lying games. The more you're around cutthroat people, the more cutthroat you tend to become.
Sulfus, they can't charge anything. They advanced. You can use the strat.
When do I have to use it?
When you advance. I know. I don't want to get you like that, but you got Alex on that.
Oh my god.
You said competitive. I know there are certain tabletop games that have tournaments where you can make money off of it. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, I think it's really cool, honestly. Like, being able to make money off of stuff that you enjoy, like, honestly, go for it.
Do you, for your club, do you ever plan on going more tournament style?
Well, for the purposes of our club, I would say that it's pretty casual. I've been trying so hard to get like a Magic the Gathering tournament going, because Magic is something that also like happens a lot during club. I kind of play it and I want to set something up for the Magic players, but the logistics of setting one up like under Towson is kind of hard.
Getting back to the games themselves, what would you say are your favorite moments that you have while playing these games?
I think the most fun moments for me are kind of when like we're playing those like social deduction games and like you successfully lie, but there's always that one person who doesn't believe you. They're right about it. They don't believe you and they're trying to convince the rest of the table that like, hey, this person's bad or whatever, like don't trust them. But it doesn't work anyway.
You're trolling.
It's just so fucking trolling.
If you guys vote me, you're done. Oh my god.
Guys, no.
I think those moments are fun.
Did you gain any like really good long-lasting friends through these types of things?
If you're ever thinking of like a great way to make new friends, I would say that this club has really helped me like get out of my shell a little bit. When I was a freshman, I didn't really know anybody on this campus because I'm from out of state. But like after a friend like in class suggested this club to me, I got to know a lot more people and I've gotten to like know them really well because of, strangely enough, through board games. So if you're looking for a little fun on campus and you're looking for a great way to meet new people, this is it.
As Kayla mentioned, there are many, many different types of tabletop games out there. But the ones that I hold in the highest regard are role-playing games, specifically Dungeons & Dragons.
Can I punch him in the back of the head real hard?
Yes, you absolutely can. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Great. Nat 20.
Dungeons & Dragons has gotten a bad rap in mainstream media for some time now, but it is an excellent way to spend some time with a few friends. The role-playing portion forces you to open up and interact with your friends in ways that you may never have done otherwise. So wouldn't you know my excitement when I found there was also a Dungeons & Dragons club at Towson as well. For the people that don't know, would you mind explaining what D&D is?
Sure.
Yale Stump, a former member, shed some light on his experience with D&D.
So basically, Dungeons & Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game where you have the Dungeon Master and then you have the players. And the Dungeon Master sort of drives the story and sets up the scenario, and then it's up to the players to react to what is presented to them. And they have to use the skills of their characters that are available to progress through the story presented by the Dungeon Master.
Do you think it could be enjoyable for anyone?
I think just about anyone could enjoy Dungeons & Dragons. The fun thing about D&D is, in a way, it's kind of like either writing a story along with your friends together in a sort of collaborative project, or it can be sort of a challenge of doing what you can to best that rule set and take on any challenge thrown your way, knowing what skills that are made available to you. And so either way, it can be a good time if that is your thing.
So why do you enjoy D&D?
It's a nice break from normality, I think, is the key thing, where me and my friends can get together and we don't have to worry about what's going on in our normal lives for the time being. We can just get together and kind of have an adventure together or make a story together to an extent, and really just let our imaginations go wild for a bit, for a few hours.
It was one of the Terrans that was.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
Alicia
fine.
and Sherivan are just listening and like.
Alucia's
It was just
like,
really scary.
Alucia's like, I want to respond, but I gotta concentrate.
No, I literally just realized how scary it must be to fight Haven because holy shit. She almost took my head off and she wasn't even awake.
Have you made any long-lasting relationships through D&D?
A lot of the people that I first met starting to play D&D with, at first they were only friends that I saw when I played D&D, but over time, with us playing the game together more, we started hanging out more outside of D&D and, like, I don't know, going out to get lunch or something, or someone coming over to play a video game or something. And now, even though we don't necessarily have time to all get together at the same time and play D&D, a lot of us still hang out outside of D&D. And even like one person is someone I used to go to high school with, and we reconnected through playing D&D together.
My experience with tabletop games as a whole has been a great one that has led to many lasting relationships over the years. There is so much within the community that passes by the public eye that public perception of tabletops is usually indifference or scorn due to ignorance. In reality, there is a lot to gain from playing a game with someone you've never met.
And die. Final second.
God damn it.